Okay, I can see you're serious about helping me. That ore you mined is really gonna bolster our numbers. Great! Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our Director of Mining Operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval. Now hold on, it's not that easy. You'll need to apply for it like anyone else. Head to the Deimos Star Yard's office up in orbit to fill out the application. It's where that job is posted. Come back and see me when you've done that, and we'll talk about how to secure the position for you.
You're jumping through a lot of hoops to get those miners the equipment that they need. Want to see what I'm carrying? Maybe another time. Suppose I have time for a nap before we leave?
Everything looks good at my station, Captain.
And we're done. Feel free to land.
Welcome to New Homestead. Please make your way to the building at the end of the path and down into the colony below. Stay safe and enjoy your visit.
I expected to stumble across at this type of settlement is a museum. Might be worth a look around.
This is a boring assignment, but let's keep it that way. so much here. Everyone should visit at least once in their life.
Do you come from one of those planets with beautiful skies and fresh air? My, how I'd love to visit one day. Ah, someone new. Are you a tourist, or have you just moved to New Homestead? Well, there's lots to learn. You can always feel free to try one of the historical tours, or ask the locals about life here. I'm fascinated by the other worlds in the settled systems. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Oh, wonderful. What's New Atlantis like? Oh, that's disappointing. It seems so exciting from all I've heard. It must be a matter of personal taste, then. I wonder if I'd like it. Maybe someday I'll get up the nerve to visit myself. Do you mind if I ask you another question? Thanks. I promise not to take too much of your time. Is the Freestar Collective as lawless as I've heard? I figured the stories weren't all true. How else would you expect people to live together if you can't trust in laws to keep everyone safe? Even in a small community like ours, we have to maintain law and order. Though, I understand it gets difficult to always protect that out in the vastness of space. I imagine it's the same in the Freestar Collective. Is it okay if I change the subject? Oh, thank you. Are there really planets full of plants, fresh air, and water? I've read about them. It seems incredible, doesn't it? I've only ever known Titan, and it's always so cold and drab. I've always dreamed of visiting one to breathe the air, feel the warmth of its sun, but my husband is reluctant to leave our home. Can I ask you something else? That's too bad. Maybe another time.
Yeah, I don't mind the tourists. They help the local economy.
If you'll pardon me, I'm not in the mood to talk. I overheard you speaking to my wife, Mara, filling her head with ideas about picking up and leaving home. You got anything to say for yourself? Listen here. Mara's free to make her own decisions. I'm not here to control her if that's what you're insinuating. But that doesn't mean I take kindly to other people manipulating her and telling her the other worlds are full of sunshine and rainbows. We live a simple traditional life here, and it's important to the community that we maintain that. Do you understand? People rely on technology too much. We need to remember how to perform the basics to survive in case we ever find ourselves without said technology. We need to remember where we came from, Earth, this system, lest we forget and repeat the same mistakes as before. We're one of the last colonies charged with that preservation. That's why it's important. Traditions like the way we tend this farm, strong family ties, early colonial life. We do it all with the bare minimum technologies to survive. Everything else is hard work done by humans. It's good for humanity's soul. Good. I know it's not easy for you types, but this is our home. I'm glad you found it in you to respect that.
I
always wonder what it's like where other people come from. Hello? I'm not really supposed to talk with tourists, but I kinda want to anyway. And I don't think my papa is paying attention. You're not going to tell him, are you? It's just my daddy, really. My mama's okay with it. But... oh... fine. If you don't wanna, I get it. But, I love talking with tourists, so I'll be here if you still want to talk. Thanks for taking the time to talk with me.
Some of us are quite happy with our lives here. We don't need tourists distracting us with their flights of fancy.
Sure would be nice to get off-world sometime.
Ah, there. Always nice seeing a new face.
The people here live a simple life. Try not to complicate it.
We take vandalism seriously here. You don't mess with history.
I can't imagine living here. These people sure are hardy.
It's one thing to learn about early colony life. It's another to experience it.
You see those wind turbines out there? Woo-wee!
It's so cold here. I guess I should have expected that.
This colony is a lot smaller than I thought it would be.
Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks. Seems like Luther's forgetting his heritage ever since he got a job here.
Boy, am I glad they have chunks here.
The methane harvesters before coming here.
The, Braunhorst Tavern, was it, huh? The food was better than I expected from a backwoods planet like this.
It has a quaint charm, doesn't it?
Just like the rest of New Homestead.
Well, I hope you'll come back and see us again sometime. And I hope you'll consider another Star Sap tour. Tell your friends.
Bye. We will. Thanks again.
Excuse me, Bill.
Greetings, Captain. You, Captain?
Everything's 5 by 5, Captain.
Acknowledging your hail. Naval Star Yard is open for business 24/7. You're clear to dock.
Docking job there. Nice work.
Captain Reyes, do you require my assistance?
When humanity finally left the cradle of Earth behind, the United Colonies was born. Intrepid explorers and valiant colonists used Deimos starships to venture into space. When the UC defended itself from the Crimson Fleet, House Varoon, and the Free Star Collective, it was Deimos' state-of-the-art technology that was her sword. The United Colonies and Deimos Star Yard, a historic partnership bringing an even brighter future.